Laugh it up, furball. Greetings, this is Berto. The game crashed, so I had to reload and splice some things together. But here we are, we're in the haunted mansion, horror house. Achievement unlocked, House of Horrors. But yeah, so we're in here. The game had crashed, but everything's back up. And we're continuing on. Read page. Steaming during throng of townfolk gathered as we hung the heavy iron padlock on the gates. Small window-minded fools, scared of what they don't understand. My machines are silent and... machines be silent and dejected, but I am not beaten. I have sent my wife and son back to Boston, and I've retreated here to the House of Horrors. I must think. You are a messed up individual. What the f... Hey, that reminds me of Fallout. Why would you come in here to think? No, jump scares my ass. Don't start with that. Okay, don't be pulling a Slender Man on me. Hello. Well, I think I just keep seeing Fallout for some reason, which is only like 11 days away. That's amazing. This doesn't seem like a scary House of Horrors, but it's still terrifying to me, especially seeing that. I know I'm taking a lot of screenshots. It's just there are so many great places for screenshots here. What's that game? Grim Fandango? I keep thinking like that and A Nightmare Before Christmas with that guy. Laugh it up, furball. Incidents, and I cannot dismiss them as random chance. The park works, but something is interfering with its intended functions. It's as though The very air in this place is corrupting the power. Even as I collected a few casualties here and there are acceptable, but when people go on stabbing rampages, it draws attention. I'd rather not have the boys in blue, either kind, investigating the place too closely. It's a shame about Steve. I rather liked him. Both kinds of boys in blue? Is there more than one kind? This makes me think of Layers of Fear, which I also played today. Not Layers of Fear, Lumber Island, which I did play today, and I already said that. Every time. I'm so on edge. It scares the hell out of me to see that. Good.
One little duck went out one day.
I don't know if I want to. I know those pop-up things aren't like super scary, but like I said, I'm just so on edge right now that they pop up and I get so freaked out. Oh good, get to go deep in the basement. Away we go. I don't think this is part of the ride anymore. We just stumbled on somebody's apartment. Oops. Nightmare Circus, huh? A circus burns to the ground on opening night, killing dozens. The owner is put to death by an enraged mob of townfolk just as he shouts out a curse. Now Raven, a dark-souled wanderer, comes to the ruins at dusk to search for his missing mother. Let the show begin. Cool.
After they let me out, they gave me Callum back and sent me home with a handful of breadcrumbs. Home, bittersweet home. I barely recognized it. Where there had been color and light, there were shadows and regrets. Where there had been warmth, there was a bone-deep coldness that never went away. I tried my hardest to keep the ghosts at bay. Don, watching from the dusty corners while I tried to teach his son to read. My father, coldly assessing me and finding me lacking. I devoted myself to Callum, did the things that they told me. It will get better, they said. Every day will be a little better than the last. I'm in the woods now, lost and afraid. Things never got any better.
After multiple attempts to collect payment, we regret to inform you that your service has been disconnected or will be disconnected shortly. Please do the following. Make the payment listed on the last bill. Contact us at 555-7868 and we can arrange a payment plan so that you can immediately be reconnected. If you believe that this is an error, call us at 555-7869 to discuss your options. If you are unable to make payment, please contact your local welfare office to discuss a placement for you and your loved ones. Winter in Maine is cold and brutal. Don't face it without electricity. Thank you for cutting me off. You acknowledge that winter is cold in Maine, and then you're like, Larry. Hunger, the true story of the Donners. The Donner Party. Famine Press. On April 16th, 1846, a group of covered wagons began the 2,500-mile journey to California. Just 8 months later, they found themselves stranded in the Sierra Nevada mountains with very little to eat or bite or I can't say the last word. It was become one of the greatest tragedies of westward immigration that the world has ever known. Now our panel of donor experts have uncovered compelling evidence that the families were forced to resort to cannibalism in order to survive that terrible winter. In the never-before-seen expose, read about how the donor children were forced to eat their brothers and sisters. Okay, oops, damn it. Keep hitting escape. Okay. Seems like our house. I got some interesting reading material. The wilting. A solar flare struck the Earth. Millions of people have been uprooted from their homes. A young meteorologist searches desperately for a way to stop global overheating. And an exotic dancer named Chance O'Hara is the key to saving the world again. This is their place, I guess. Nice hat. I love you. Aww. Shopping list. Milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apple, fish sticks. Remember, drop off Callum. Electricity bill. Fix faucet. Well, I could do that. Come on, I can fix it for ya. Lickety split. Ooh, got some chicken in there. That's an interesting pendant, the axe. I never noticed that before. Oh. Seems nice. Miss Maillard, as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you fully recovered from your illness. This letter is official notification that you are considered sound mind and body and may return to work at any time. Please note you should discontinue any medication that you've been using and dispose of remaining medicines. If you feel at any time that you are suffering a relapse, then please make contact with your local physician immediately. The Dunwich Emergency Service. Lorraine, I received your letter and I'm quite surprised. You ran off with your father all those years ago, then disappeared off the edge of the map, and when I finally tracked you down, refused to answer any of my letters. And now you write me asking for help. I have another family now and another life. Your father was a horrible man, and I regret the years that I wasted with him. I loved you, I truly did, but every year you grew more and more like him, and you were his girl, never really mine. Still, I would have fought for custody if you hadn't run away with him. It broke my heart, but I need to go on living. Can't let you back into my life without picking open old wounds. I'm sorry, Lorraine, I just can't do it. Maybe one day it'll be easier, and I can meet Callum, but not yet. I'm not ready to forgive you. Please don't contact me again. That must be her mum. That's harsh. I think I had one of those. Lorraine seems to be suffering from depression that began early in her pregnancy. Our discussions have made it obvious that these episodes stem from the grief of losing her partner, Dawn, who died about 6 months ago. There are several unresolved issues with her father. After being kept under careful observation, we provided standard treatment for a disorder, including electroconvulsion therapy. The patient responded and made a rapid recovery. Has a newborn son, placed in foster care. So she has a prescription. Our inquiry into the estate of Mr. Donald Williams has been completed. We regret to inform you that the primary beneficiaries of his estate, including life insurance, were listed as Rosie Williams and Richard Williams in New York State, the deceased parents. Our agency made contact with Mr. and Mrs. Williams and explained your situation, especially as regards to the birth of Donald's son, Callum. Unfortunately, they were not receptive to our overtures, and they specified that without any legal proof of a biological relationship, they considered you ineligible to receive any of the monies from Donald's estate. They have asked that we no longer contact them regarding this matter. I understand this may have been a negative impact on your current financial situation, and I hope I'm not being too forward when I enclose the bill for our services with this letter. This poor woman, just everybody's just dumping on her, and it's too bad. I actually feel really bad for her. And we descend deeper. Wait. I want to try and explain it. I think it is because I am so far from home. I'm working so hard every day working at the park. It gets worse, like a spring inside my mind, winding tighter and tighter. When we go for drinks after work, it gets a little better. The guys relax me and we laugh and we're good people again. I don't want to come home to you without being in my right mind, but when this job is done, we need to get out of this place. We need to get back to the city where I don't feel like this anymore. I love you, Donald. P.S. Let's think about the names for our boy and girl. I like Callum for a boy and Emma for a girl. Poor woman. She lost this man she loved. Crap. I think that said, "Are you there, Mummy?" Oh, milk, cheese, bread, butter, corn, potatoes, apple, fish sticks, Zoloft prescription. Remember, take the pills, follow up with Dr. Spencer, organize babysitter for Callum. Things are changing. Meat looks like it's getting worse. I didn't run away, Dad took me. Thank you, William, for the new watch. It is very nice. It made me happy. Made me happy, Carrot. It's a carrot. It's kind of cute, actually. It's just gonna get worse. Deeper and deeper. Ooh. Things are getting worse in here too, it looks like. Oh, the story of Hansel and Gretel. Interesting. Didn't notice that last time. The wilting. Oh no. More drugs, the head's off that. Oh. Those pictures are not nice. Milk, Zoloft, cheese, Zoloft, bread, Zoloft, butter, Zoloft, corn, Zoloft, potatoes, Zoloft, apples, Zoloft, fish sticks. Remember, more pills. Tickets to the park. Looks like the wrench is on there now, and there are pills everywhere. No food. More pills. I didn't run away, Dad took me, and it's ripped. A History of Solomon Island. Okay. Oh, we didn't have to open the door this time. Goody. Oh. Oh. No. No, thank you. Quite awful. The story. Oh no. That must be them. Cute couple. My two best friends, Dawn and Laura. Well, these pictures get worse. And just Zoloff, you are alone. Nobody loves you. Callum is no longer who he once was. Oh. This is awful. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, this isn't funny, but as we agreed in our meeting today, we consider you to be batshit fucking insane. Let's be clear, you're in no way of sound mind and body, and you're a danger to everybody around you. Please note that your only escape from this should be drugs. A shitload of them. Smoking, snorting, oral, intravenous. Take them any way you can, and as often as you can. The shit can only make your life better. In case there's any doubt, you are suffering a relapse and nobody really cares. Nobody can help you. Don't fuck this up, Dr. Spock. And that's all burned. Ah! Ripped up. Oh, how much deeper do we have to go? It's so horrible right now. I can't take much more of this. Oh no. See her lie. Okay, no. Oh, God. I'm terrified, and I still am looking for things. Don, Dad. Not him. You will watch me rot. Oh, no more. Oh, God. Why? Okay, well, things have changed.
Stories are told again and again, and from their shape we build our understanding of the world. 2 children are led into the woods. They are lost for a time, but then are captured by an old witch. A child goes missing in Atlantic Island Park. He wanders lost for a time before finding his way into the mouth of an old witch. In the oldest version of this story, the mother and the witch were the same person. I never wanted to be the witch. But I am, aren't I?
Kids broke in today. It's been so long since I heard laughter, so very long. I took one of them. I couldn't help myself. It was fast. The others didn't notice. I liked hearing him laugh. The boy from the academy. I put him on a slab. I tickled him until he couldn't breathe. My machines came to life, whirring in time to his gasps and shrieks. I think this is delightful. The change wrought in me by the machines is not yet complete. There must be other children I can lay on my slab. Eyes without sparkle. Hansel and Gretel.
Callum. Callum! Callum. Callum. Callum!
Is that a Thulu? Is that what it's called? A Thulu? No. Whoa.
Hey, Lorraine. Lorraine. Don't blame yourself, Lorraine. People lose things all the time. Take a deep breath and think about the last place you saw your son.
In my heart and mind, I always return to Atlantic Island Park.
Wow. That was a really good game. That that was quite fantastic. Just the whole atmosphere of it. There were some jump scares, but it was just more the dreading of everything. There wasn't a lot of like, except in the House of Horrors, but that was a House of Horrors. Those things are made for jump scares. But it was really good. You actually felt bad about for the character. Like, I started to feel bad as you see that nobody was supporting her. She had this man, he died, and then there was nobody else for her. But that was a great game. Terrifying. Yeah, terrifying, but fantastic. Highly recommend it. I hope you guys enjoyed the series. It was released all today. I recorded it all in an evening. It's 1:35 in the morning where I am. I recorded the whole thing, and we're going to put the whole thing up this weekend so you guys can enjoy it. So if you did, please click like. If you really enjoyed it, please click subscribe. I'd love to get some more subscribers. And yeah, this has been The Park. Bye!